Welcome to another episode of Veterans View, and I am your host, Leroy Davis Jr., a retired Navy Chief Petty Officer. And today we have two young women with us who are entrepreneurs, and we want to bring them on the show to talk about the things that they are doing in this community, and hopefully it will encourage other young women when they graduate from college to come back, and I should say young women and men, to come back to home to work. But before we get into our introduction of these two young ladies, we're going to take a station break because you know we have to pay the bills. We're here in Columbus, Georgia at the American Legion Post 35 with Allitrade Foods. And we have Miss Deborah Davis here today, the recruiter for Allitrade Foods. Deborah, tell us what you're doing today. I know you're recruiting and everything, and as you recruit, you're feeding people as well. So tell us some of the good things you got going on.
Good thing I got going on, you can come on down and apply for Allitrade Foods. Allitrade is providing lunch today. As you can see, I am on the grill.
Yes, you can.
And you can see we're 100% employee owned. We have a reward program, great benefits. First shift is starting out with $13 an hour. Second shift starts out with $14 an hour. And you can make up to $16.80 and $17.80.
Now, you also have another special going on, right? Where it's $5 a day, I believe.
That's the reward program.
The reward program. So you get $5 a day. Tell us about that.
Just for coming to work. Just for coming to work.
That's an extra $5.
Extra $5. You get it at the end of the year for like a Christmas bonus.
So, correct me if I'm wrong now. So you're putting that $5 away. So really, at the end of the year, they're looking at a bonus right before Christmas of about $1,200. That's correct?
That's correct.
But hey, you can't beat that. You need to come on out here to Allitrade today. Allitrade Foods, where Miss Deborah is the recruiter for Allitrade. And we have people on the inside ready to take your applications and put you to work. So come on down, get you a piece of chicken, some of the other things they have going on here, some hot dogs, some soda pops. Come on down, and if you can't come down, Deborah's going to tell you the number you can reach her at. And we'll be strolling across the bottom of the screen. Deborah, tell us the phone number they can reach you at.
Phone number 334-664-2300. We also have a hiring location in Columbus, Georgia as well.
And tell us the address to the hiring location.
2901 University Avenue, Columbus, Georgia, 31907.
And what's the hours of operation?
8 to 5.
8 to 5. So come on out. If you can't make it today, she'll be there tomorrow. Come out and get you a good job with good benefits. Now, some of the benefits Allitrade have is
health insurance, dental, vision. We also have the new ESOP program. Employees have shares of the company. Once you invest in 3 years, everyone has shares of the company. It's a retirement plan, no cost to the employees.
So that health plan includes eye, dental,
and vision. We also have life insurance.
And life insurance. So you can't beat that with a stick. So come down or give us a call and see Allitrade Foods about a good job and a good career. Okay, welcome back. And today we have Chelsea Arrington, who's an Auburn graduate. And we just want to say, hoo-ah to Auburn, okay? Chelsea is a business, has her own business with purpose, consulting and marketing. And also we have Epiphany Jackson, E&J Branding, and Sweet Epiphany, I guess that's, I'm not pronouncing that right, but she will when we get to her. But she do digital marketing agency and chocolate, what's that?
Boutique.
Chocolate boutique. So first of all, we're going to start out with Chelsea. And Chelsea, I want you to tell us something about yourself. We know you're from Phoenix City, but talk about your upbringing and all the way through Auburn and back.
So as you guys may or may not know, my name is Chelsea Arrington, born and raised here in Phoenix City, Alabama. Central High School graduate, Auburn University graduate, where I majored in entrepreneurship and family business. The middle child out of three kids. Born and raised with my mom and dad here. My dad recently died in 2008.
Sorry to hear that.
So since then, I've just been giving back to my community. I have actually 3 businesses. The first one that was birthed was Majestic Cupcakes and Company, which was birthed in 2014, which is a cupcake business. The next business that I had the opportunity to birth was Generational Changers. It's a millennial-based organization where we help millennials identify their purpose in life. We get them involved in the community. So a lot of the community-wide events here that you see in Phoenix City, that's Generational Changers and other organizations that are in partnership. And then the third business is Business with Purpose Consulting, where we help business owners succeed and elevate in their business through all elements of a business, whether it's marketing, accounting, finance, management, supply chain, anything you name, we handle it.
And that's what we need. We got this young entrepreneur who's eager and ready to go. But you didn't tell me about the cupcakes. Yes. Now we know that you can cook too. Bake, rather.
Right.
Okay. Now, Epiphany Jackson, tell us something about yourself and your businesses.
Okay, so I am Epiphany Jackson. I am the owner of E&J Branding Digital Marketing Agency and Sweet Epiphany's Chocolate Boutique. With both of those businesses, well, they came from each other. So just started out with the chocolate covered strawberries, cake pops, truffles for different events and stuff. And then I started doing it when I was in college. To make a little extra money for myself. And as I started marketing for myself, I started to get people saying, you know, hey, can you help me with my business? So it birthed E&J Branding. I'm a military child. Again, I went to Alabama A&M University. I have two brothers. I have a son. His name is Caden, and he's 8 years old. So that's pretty much me.
Okay, go Bulldogs.
Bulldogs.
I meant to say Tigers, but that's Tigers over there. So now that you guys have went through college and you graduated and you started your own business, what would you like the customers to know or people who need help? Starting with you, Epiphany, what would you like the people to know?
I just would like the people to know that it's not easy to start a business. Mm-hmm. You just have to take your time, and you're going to go through hoops to get to where you actually want to be. But with both of our businesses, we can help you build them. So from start to finish, whether it's the idea or, you know, you're already in it and, you know, you just need a little bit of help on social media, that's what we're here for. Okay,
so we're going to have some ebbs and flows, in other words, some ups and downs. So when you make what you may think is a mistake,
yes,
you can rebound from that.
Exactly.
And what's your take on that?
Just kind of piggyback off of what Epiphany said. As an entrepreneur, you know, many times you're going to fail in the process of starting your business. But don't stop when you fail. You know, you have to just keep going, because even in the process of keep going, you know, there's something greater on the other side of it. I know myself, I can speak for myself, I failed many times, you know, and I felt like I didn't have the support, and it was just, you know, I don't know, it was just all over the place. But even in the process, you know, things started to pick up, clientele started to pick up. I mean, everything across the board, everything that I needed was provided at the end of the goal.
And you know, that reminds me of my morning devotion that I read this morning. It said that, you know, sometimes failure is a good thing. Right. Because it's opened your eyes up to something else, and you know that you can rebound. Right. Now, like in the Navy, when you're going through different ranks, well, the Navy is the only service that does initiation, which I don't think they're doing it anymore because our world has changed so much. But for me, when I made Chief Petty Officer, I had to go through initiation. And initiation was designed to humiliate you, to just destroy everything. And then after that humiliation, they bring you back up to show you that you can rebound from anything. Right,
exactly.
And I noticed something else about you two young ladies who have your business going and you're doing well here in Phoenix City, is that you're also doing a lot of volunteer work. Start us out, Chelsea, with the volunteer work that you're involved with.
So right now, currently, I serve as the president for the Urban League of Greater Columbus Young Professionals, where we help the underserved community here in the Greater Columbus area, also including Phoenix City, Fort Benning, and Harris County. I also have, like I said, I stated I have my own nonprofit, which is Generational Changers, where we help put on community-wide events here in Phoenix City. So back to school, Easter extravaganza, toy giveaway. I just love giving back in any way possible. It's just my heart's desire when giving back to my community. I think there's other things that I'm a part of, but I cannot.
Can't think of it right now.
Yeah. Phoenix City NAACP.
Right.
So I do hold many other positions in the community.
Yes.
Great. And Epiphany?
Well, I'm the membership chair of Urban League of Greater Columbus Young Professionals, where I help bring in new members. So I am excited to be in that, and I also love to help and give back to the community as well. So I have been helping out at Catapult Academy by just going and teaching the young students about entrepreneurship and brand building.
So you two ladies are a tag team.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Okay. Now, it's one thing that's bothering me, and you know about it, and that's we always say Phoenix City, but we never talk about helping the young people out in Russell County. Right. Phoenix City is a part of Russell County, right. Not Russell County is a part of Phoenix City. Right. Yeah, so I just want to mention that because we do have a high school out there and students out, elementary schools and everything, right. So that we can spread the wealth.
Exactly.
Now, let's talk about marketing for a moment. Tell me something about marketing, either one.
Well, I'll start.
Branding, yes.
So a lot of times people get confused between branding and marketing. Mm-hmm. So when you're branding your business, those are that is like finding your target audience and putting together advertisements that they would, be fond of, and it helps to, advertise your brand, and that is marketing.
Okay.
So actually putting that money behind, getting that advertisement out to your audience.
Okay.
With marketing, if you may or may not know that marketing drives revenue, marketing drives exposure, marketing drives engagement. So I think it's important that you have those key elements in place when you're considering to market your business or market an event. Just having those elements such as your target audience. Who am I really targeting for this event or this business? A lot of times we miss key elements. And sometimes a lot of people, we don't know how to market. Mm-hmm. So, even with brand experts and marketing experts, I think it's just important to have those people alongside with you because sometimes you just have to outsource.
So how many different ways do we market it? Because I noticed we do digital marketing, mm-hmm. We do flyers and different things. Tell us some of the different ways of marketing customers. You can use any example you like.
So a lot of us, I know between myself and Epiphany, we do a lot with social media marketing, where we help with branding your page, whether it's branding your page, really identifying and doing an audit on your social media to really see who is your page targeting as it pertains to age, demographic, location, what do you need to target on social media. You have flyers. You have TV.
Right. This is a form of us marketing ourselves as well.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So we done talked about marketing and digital marketing and flyers. And is there anything else that you'd like to talk about in letting the people know that you are available and out there?
Well, with Sweet Epiphany's Chocolate Boutique, I do baby showers, weddings, all types of things. And I'm also a personal chef. And I don't mind giving classes to people who would like to learn to cook. One of the things that I'm doing right now, like I said, with Catapult, is just teaching the kids branding. So I want to move into teaching them cooking and stuff like that. So I'm always looking for people who would like to add that to their curriculum or whatever. If they have a space for me to come and, share my gifts with the kids, I'm more than willing to do so.
Okay, so we're having a culinary arts person here. Yes. And Chelsea?
So helping other people succeed in their business is, I've identified it as my God-given purpose. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help others succeed in what they're called to do in life. So with business with purpose consulting, especially with entrepreneurs, it's really just an opportunity. If you're needing help with business consulting, marketing, I would love to help you. So you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and my number is 706-577-0892. And you can also reach me at bwpconsultingllc@gmail.com.
Okay, and
www.enjbranding.com, www.chefepiphany.com, 470-809-3662, and Instagram and Facebook, Epiphany Jackson, Epiphany Naman.
okay, so now you heard it straight from the mouth of Chelsea Arrington and Epiphany Jackson. One is an Auburn Tiger, the other is an Alabama A&M Bulldog. Y'all can go ahead on and send it out there.
Or Eagle.
Go Bulldogs. A&M, you. Woo!
All right, and that's it for today. Now, one other thing, is there anything else, anyone else that you want to shout out to, like mom or dad?
Yes.
You okay? Just say it,
Okay.
little son.
I would love to shout out my mother and my father. My father is a veteran as well, so shout out to him and my son Caden and my brothers, entire family. Love you guys.
Okay.
I'd like to shout out my mom. Hi, Mom. Oh my gosh. And the rest of my family, my siblings, my niece. Oh my gosh. Sydney. Hey.
Okay, at the conclusion, I just want to say these two young ladies are amazing. They have their own business, went through college. They are not past the age of 26. They are doing well. Well, maybe I misspoken. But they are here and available to help you if you're thinking about starting a business. Especially if you're a veteran coming out of the service, you've done your time, whether it's 5 years or 20 years, and you got a business plan that you think you want to run, give these ladies a call so that they can help you get out on the right foot with your marketing and your consulting so that you start out on the right foot. And thank you again for viewing the Veterans View Show.
As a veteran, you know teamwork. When your team needs help, you're always there. You're ready for any and everything. But asking for help for your mental health and well-being is sometimes not as easy. That's why VA is on your team, to help you take that first step, to connect with doctors, counselors, and other veterans who have had similar experiences. Visit www.mentalhealth.va.gov and learn more about taking the next step.
Welcome to another episode of Veterans View. And today we're over here in Columbus, Georgia on Buena Vista Road with Alonzo Clyde at ZOD, Zo's CBD. And Alonzo, it's important that you know Alonzo is a veteran also, and he's a retired Coast Guardsman. So before we get into the show, I want to have him to introduce himself and tell you about his amazing climb in rank. Alonzo, would you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, my name is Alonzo Clyde. I started in Coast Guard in 1980. By 1990, I was a Chief Warrant Officer. By 1990, I was a Chief Petty Officer. After spending a couple of years as Chief Petty Officer, I went over to become a Warrant Officer, made Warrant 4, transitioned from the warrant ranks, went over to the regular officer side, and retired as a Lieutenant 03. All of that was done within a 25-year period. Then I finished that and joined the Customs and Border Protection for 5 more years of federal service and retired from them in 2012.
Okay, that's great. And you know, here's one thing, Alonzo, that I don't think that a lot of people know, but Coast Guard Boot Camp is one of the hardest, if not the hardest, basic training in the armed forces.
Exactly. Our attrition rate was higher than any service. As a matter of fact, I was a company commander for Coast Guard, and it was like we went against the Marine Corps as far as seeing which one had the highest attrition rate, and it turned out that the Coast Guard did.
And I bring that up for an important reason. People don't understand that you guys intercept drug smugglers and borders, so you have to be trained and be tough and have to know how to use weapon on the water, just like the Navy do. You got to be able to shoot when that ship is bouncing up and down.
Exactly.
And in your case, when you're running the coastline chasing a drug smuggler or someone, you got to be able to do hand-to-hand combat as well.
Exactly.
So I just want to share that with our audience, that our Coast Guardmen and Coast Guard women do an outstanding job, and they are seriously trained to do that job.
Semper Paratus.
Okay, great. One of the other things I want to talk about today is your business, what you have here. And this is Black History Month, so that's what we're focusing on right now is black business. And you have not only a CBD, but you have a restaurant part as well where you serve food. Tell us something about that.
Exactly. Well, I started this about a year ago, and we started at Zoe CBD Shop. We went through all kinds of stuff. You know, being a black business, it took me a year to build out a restaurant that wouldn't have taken you that long, trying to go through the city, all the red tape. I attempted to get liquor license, did two different surveys. So it's been a struggle, but, you know, we just continue to put one foot forward. So I started out at Zoe CBD Shop. I just recently changed from that to become a private association. So I no longer operate in the public. I'm operating in the private now. So now it's Zoe Veterans Helping Veterans CBD. That is our new name under the private association. We are a private club. We rent out space to people that are members of the space. So that's pretty much what we're doing right now.
And we want to ask you, well, actually, I want to do a disclaimer. I don't even know whether this is a disclaimer or not, but I just want to let active duty veterans know that if you want to get CBD oil or whatever, you need to get it cleared through your doctor at Martin Army Hospital before you try to go on base with it.
Correct.
Because you could get in trouble. So we just want to make that clear. And veterans, of course, they go through the VA, and the VA recommend. So tell us something about your experience with doing the CBD program.
Okay, first of all, I want to say all CBD is 0.3% THC. So just be aware of that, okay? So we have a variety of CBD products. We have CBD flower, CBD gummies, CBD vape pens, CBD cartridges, and we also have CBD oil that ranges from 500 milligrams to 5,000 milligrams. So, you know, we tend to tell people if you got a problem and you want to try some CBD oil, start out at a low dosage.
Right.
See how that do for you and work your way up.
And it's good for pain?
It's good for pain. It's good for anxiety. It's good with the PTSD. I have PTSD. I have anxiety. I have depression. I take it every night. Every night before I go to bed, I used to fight, and kick, and sleep, and scream, and everything else.
Right.
But now what I do is I take me a drop of oil, and I take me a gummy, and I sleep throughout the night. I don't get up. I don't fight. I don't do none of that anymore.
Okay, great. Well, so since you don't do that anymore, is you and your significant other and spouse back to sleeping together?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because, you know, nightmares and everything, and we know about dealing with veterans with PTSD or TBI, they can disrupt the family.
Exactly.
And my understanding, I'm not educated on CBD oil or anything, but a lot of people really believe in it.
Exactly.
And that it works.
It does work. It does work. And it's, you know, you asked me about my spouse. My spouse is still on active duty. She's a colonel. And, you know, she's in Virginia. I'm here. So the fight and everything, it would last a while I was there, but when I came back here, I was fighting myself. But now we don't do it. Yeah, we don't do it anymore.
We don't do it anymore.
It helps.
And it makes better for when y'all do get back together on the weekends or whatever.
Exactly.
Because you have learned how to deal with your anxiety.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
I think it's been a godsend for me.
And so now, not only do you do CBD oil right here in Columbus, but I understand you have a great chef in this restaurant that you bought here from Las Vegas.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Tell us a little something about the restaurant.
Our chef is from Las Vegas. he has his own brand, Chopped and Chewed, and he focuses in a West Coast style of cooking. You know, right now we're doing every Tuesday we're doing Taco Tuesdays. He's doing different things with some chicken wings, where he's doing a wet lemon pepper.
Oh, really?
A wet lemon pepper, and he also does a crab boil, and everything is cooked to order. You don't cook nothing, you know, sit it out. When you come in here and order, he goes to cooking your food and will prepare it freshly, cook the order for you.
Okay, great. And do they have a number that they can call in if they want to have a to-go order?
Yeah, if you want to have a to-go order, call in 706-885-7197.
Okay.
706-885-7197.
And that number will be scrolled across the bottom. And that's the same number where they can reach you at here for CBD as well, correct?
Exactly.
Okay. And do you have a website?
Yes, we do. ZoCBDShop.com.
Okay. And is there anything else that you'd like to share with us about the things that you are doing here in the community?
We're just trying to give everybody a nice place to come out to and relax and enjoy without all of this violence and everything. We don't allow guns into place. Like I said before, we are a private club, so we're trying to keep it a private club and keep it nice and respectful. And, you know, come get you something good to eat, sit down, relax. We got 215-inch screen TVs that you can watch the game on. You know, we do things like that also.
Okay, that's great. And being that you are private, but you do have your license for Columbus to operate as a private club?
You don't need a license to operate as a private club.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So
what we did have license, we had license to operate in Columbus, had business license and everything. We turned that over to become a private club because of the issues that we was having with getting through the process.
Okay.
So we spent all this money to try and get through the process, but it wasn't going anywhere. So we decided to become a private club.
And that's something that I'm glad you said, because you should not give up when you're opening a business or trying to open a business. There's always a way to do it the right way.
Yes, sir.
And so if one way don't work, look at every option you have to get accomplished. And we just want to thank you, because this is Black History Month, and to see a successful business going on, we want the citizens and the other veterans to see that as you retire, you still got those skills, and you can use those skills to promote your business.
Exactly.
And keep moving.
And don't let those nightmares stop you. Find a way to help yourself.
Okay, well, thank you. And we're going to try some of this wet chicken wings and see how they are today.
Thank you so much.
Before we leave, thank you again.
Yes, sir.
And before we close the show out today, I have with me Mrs. Betty Brewer, and she's a member of the Veterans Treatment Team in Phoenix City, Russell County, Alabama. Betty is one of our mentors. Betty is an Army veteran, retired Army, and I want Betty to tell you something a little bit about her career. Betty?
Okay, so my name is Betty Brewer. I had 24 years in the service. I retired. I've been deployed 4 times, and I just love the military. I just love veterans. I just love the Army.
You just love helping
I just love everybody.
Okay, you love everybody.
Yeah.
Show them your shirt, Betty, so they can see your insignia there. The
This
Russell
is
County Veterans Council. And
That's
Betty
it.
is one of my dependable, is the dependable. I'm going to get a call from Betty every day about the veterans, and she's going to let me know what veterans need what. And so we work together as a team, and I'm truly appreciative of the work that she does in our community for our veterans. And remember, if you need us, we are the Russell County Veterans Council. You can contact us at 706-718-4440, or you can contact Beam TV 7, and Chris Turgar will get in contact with me. Thank you again for watching the Veterans View Show.